perhaps it wasn't a coincidence that these rockets were fired into Tel Aviv on October 7. You had Hamas show defiance by firing those rockets, most of them intercepted into Tel Aviv. But then you also had what the IDF say was around 135 rockets fired from Hezbollah into northern Haifa as well, and not all of those were intercepted. So it really shows that even though these militant groups are down, they're not out.
No, and the one that should be of concern is Hamas. So they've been absolutely hammering Gaza now for a year. They've had troops on the ground, they've had strikes, they have quite extraordinary surveillance. And yet, these areas that they keep saying we've cleared them, the Hamas units pop up again, the rockets get fired, the insurgency continues. And that should be a concern going forward, that even with all that firepower, they're finding it very, very difficult to contain Gaza permanently. And so I think that's a good reminder. The last couple of weeks, the narrative has swung. So we saw in the north, that is, in terms of the pager attacks, the walkie-talkies, taking out the leadership, particularly Nasrallah, but many others as well. And that sort of reinstated Israel's role as having absolute supremacy on the battlefield. But again, all of these attacks coming in from Gaza are a reminder that there are weak points. This is far, far from over.
Yeah, and just to that point, Israel is warning citizens in southern Lebanon to evacuate or stay clear of coastal areas. How should we read that?
Yeah, I mean, again, it feels like an expansion of the existing campaign. So, yes, it's a continuation, but you just think about the situation on the ground. Yes, most of the strikes have gone into southern Beirut, the Hezbollah stronghold, the Bekaa Valley. We obviously did see that bombardment of the link between Lebanon and Syria, and that is concerning given the number of people that are trying to get out of the country. And now if you have some sort of naval operation going on to the west, that again, it just sort of speaks to almost this encirclement that's going on, and obviously a desperate situation for many of the people in the population, but again, a signal that this has some ways to go.